I'm in Oulu. It's the biggest city in the north. Right now I'm standing in front of Oulu University, and this university is very unique, guys. It feels like this university is kind of an independent city in itself. That's kind of I've never seen something like that before in Finland, because usually the university is like kind of in the middle of the city, or at least close to the city. But here in Oulu, the university is kind of far from the city center. And also the student housing is kind of very close to the university itself, university building itself. So students are living with the walking distance from the university, kind of like 500 meters or even 200 meters. It's very close. So I feel like the students here are kind of isolated from the city center itself, or the city of Oulu itself. They have their own life. They have their own like place where they sleep and their own place where they study. But the building itself is really huge. I'm really excited and I'm really cold. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe how far I've reached now. It's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. Traveling is nice, fun. Although sometimes you get to face some problems, some difficulties, some issues, money spending that you feel sad about, but the results and the feeling that you get is beyond expression. It's very, very much worth it. Traveling is amazing. Even the drone battery, it never actually starts charging directly after flying it. I have to wait at least something around 15 minutes until it cools down, but directly it starts charging now. That means that it's already cold, although it heats up after flying, but the weather is very cold that made it lose its hotness very quickly. Interesting. I am kinda starting to feel that I'm not really in a good mood. I don't know why. I feel a bit depressed. There is no sun. The weather is gray. It's a bit depressing, to be honest, how to see things here. And now I just kinda remember that winter is coming. And coldness and darkness are coming, and this I'm not trying to be like here depressing, but this is the truth. It's when you are alone in that kind of weather, it's the worst. You must have kind of company all the time if you don't want to really feel down. Or eat bananas. Try to cheer yourself up. Diego, say something.
En español.
Yes.
En árabe.
No. ¿En árabe? Me presento. Ana Diego.
Hi, Diego.
Hi. Hola a todos. En España. En español. Mahmoud, you are Egyptian, please. Nothing.
Oh.
Come on, speak Arab.
دييغو من تشيلي. بص هو انا المفروض امسك المكنه واحلق لواحد.
Rahim,
واحد
I'm from India, and hey, tell about yourself.
I'm Misri. I'm Mahmoud from Egypt.
Yeah, and Clement from India. Hey, you can tell.
عمر ما بتكلمش عربي. From مصر. From Egypt.
صباح الفل يا معلم.
صباح الجمال يا عم امير، احلى مسا على الرجاله كويسه يعني.
حبيب قلبي.
Soy Diego de Chile.
It's
We can take the flag.
Chile.
flag here, Chilean flag.
Repeat with me.
So what is the story about this flag actually? We would like to hear it from Mahmoud.
About this flag?
Yeah, so is it like he came to your room and he occupied it and he raised his flag?
Sign of colonialism. He comes to an Egyptian place. Actually, now we try to find like some place for Mahmoud, but we need it from like a bodyguards because we have a very bad experience with.
Okay.
That was bad.
Yes?
Very bad.
Very bad, Rahim. What about your room, man?
My room. Let's talk about my room.
Japanese!
I have a Japanese umbrella and a golden bed.
Golden bed, but
Golden
Egyptian
bed.
papyrus.
Egyptian papyrus.
Papyrus, yeah.
What's that?
It's papyrus, man. The paper that the
Paper. You say paper,
Right,
not
man.
papyrus.
No, it's papyrus because it's different, man. It's different, totally different. You have to update your information.
So this is what happened.
Yeah,
This guy does not belong to you. Throw him out!
man, this guy is like the the chili, you know? It's spicy and it makes it tasty, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I like everything. Everything.
Clement, tell me about yourself.
Okay.
What's my name? What's my name?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you so much. That was enough.
Magwala pareta.
Ora! Ora!
يا ابني ما تحزقش.
Ora!
Virgin ko rin magwala pareta.
Ora! Tú hablas inglés.
No.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Oblígame.
No. Ora!
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Tú hablas inglés. Aquí. No hablas español. Tú hablas inglés aquí.
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué? Porque it's international. What is it? ¿Por qué?
International.
International
Or why?
meetings now.
It's the same. Why and because.
¿Por qué?
So, guys, tell us like about your experience as a student in Oulu.
I'm no more a student, but he's like a big man. He acting acting like a big man. So hey, let me be serious, man. So in Finland, shall we start like usual with weather?
When I came before
When I came to Finland, it was
Cold.
How was the flat?
Hey,
but seriously, sorry. When I came to Finland, I was wearing like normal clothes. I came outside the airport, I was like, oh my god. I removed my baggage and started putting clothes on. I was like, how will I live here? Now it's been 4 years, man.
No, but like, how did you find Oulu?
Actually,
Yeah,
I like
but I
this.
don't
It's
shout.
a calm place. I like calmness. You know, I came from a very
If you
noisy
need to
place
learn,
in
you have to
Alexandria, so I like the quietness and calmness of the place. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
This
Let's
place
see.
is good for all.
Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen, but okay, it depends on the
ما تقلبهاش
future,
دراما
but-
وحياة أمك.
But let's see.
Diego, what do you think about Oulu?
No, please.
Okay, tell in Spanish.
So about the fact, actually, I found something very interesting about Oulu here, is that like the university and the student apartments are very close to each other, and they are totally away from the city center.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
it's
we
kind
have
of,
our own city center here.
yeah, it's kind
Our
of
center here.
it's kind of isolating the student life from the people who are living actually in the city.
Yeah.
How do you
It's like a
find
big
this?
community here.
Yeah,
You have
I don't like
university,
this.
all.
I
all
don't
you
like.
have
No.
You don't like what?
You don't like what?
I don't like isolation between the students and international community, and you know.
No, but this
Finnish
is,
people.
but here this is university and all the international people. here.
Yeah, but there is no integration. You know, you don't have an opportunity to get integrated with the society, to see how real Finnish people behave, to get in touch.
What about Finnish girls in your class?
Ah, no,
But this is okay. Let's talk serious. You know, when you have a university inside the center or you're near a center, and you have to deal or you see the Finnish way.
But only the university is here.
But there is one thing.
Anything else, you have to go to the city center.
Like you cannot
Yeah.
make it
So
in the
do your
city
integration
center.
then.
Yeah, I think like you cannot make it in the city center because like there's a lot of people. If you do it in the city center, like between,
What do you do it?
Between I will tell you between like the buildings and between the business offices and blah blah blah, you will make like a very crowded area, like a lot of people there.
But we have the same in Joensuu.
And you
No,
want,
but
because it's a
you know,
small city.
you know
it's
what
a
I like
small
in
city.
Oulu. What I like in
Here
Oulu,
it's
the
bigger,
whole university is outside this. Not outside, maybe only 20,
It's not
15 minutes from
outside.
the city center.
Yeah.
It's not so far
Yeah,
away.
it's not
And then
far.
there's a lot of hostels, not hostels, the student apartments nearby, so we can have our own community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is this small town, Salle, that small this thing. There is people go join.
But this is very good.
and we can
because-
also go to different
You want to
places.
study?
No, he's coming from down. This guy is coming from a different building.
Yeah, you come from down.
So everyone is in the same room, and Diego, he lives here.
But do you know, Rahim, the only advantage from this is that they make us far away from the rich people to don't feel disappointed.
That is the idea. That is the idea.
This is this is
Maybe-
a strategic idea.
Maybe it's also something to do with making students focus in the studies.
And focus and study and like
No, here it's not studies. It's about enjoying the student life.
and
Enjoying the student life.
Yeah. So studies is there. That happens at the university, and there is other life, student life. Like
But don't you think it's important
projects?
to...
When you see all your courses are not on the bench and desk, right? You have a lot of group work.
Yeah.
So people do their group works in different rooms.
But
so.
I think I have a different experience.
Yes.
When I have been in Spain.
What's your opinion?
I was living with a Spanish community in a Spanish apartment with Spanish people, you know, living away from a city with a Spanish community. So it let me, you know, to get integrated really to the Spanish society, practice my language, know more about the people, you know, and ask them, establishing a lot of friendship between, you know, the people from the origin land, not from international community. Because
There you go.
in university you have
Did you get
opportunity
my point?
to build a relationship with people from international, you
Yeah.
know, from around the globe. But when you live with the people, so now you are making some kind of combination between university life and country life. Because you move to Spain or to know the way of life. I moved to Finland because I'm interested in a Finnish way of life. So I need to know more about it and get integrated with people, know more about them. So here's my point of view.
Yeah, but Clement, you have to say something.
Yeah, actually, I have been.
How are
here-
you integrating with the Finnish society and your student life?
Okay, actually, the thing is that Finnish people. I don't think Finnish people like to integrate with like international community.
Yeah.
I think so because they don't even like sit beside you. If you are in a bus, they don't like to sit beside you, or they don't like. To, yeah.
Yeah, that they are noticed, but that is not actually because they don't like you.
Yeah, it's
They have their own space. Have you
Yeah,
noticed? This?
yeah, it's-
They have this defined, but that well defined, maybe half a feet space around, even
Yeah.
between Finnish people. If you go into a bus and then you see everyone's picking separate seats.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
not that they don't like to sit.
But in
next
the
to you.
winter side, they will be hugging each other, you know.
Yeah, but that is their nature.
Yeah, actually,
They keep that
that's
space.
what I'm saying. That's
That
what
the
I'm saying.
closeness between personal space.
Yeah, actually, they like to create a personal space between each other. But
In the end, I want to thank Mahmoud very much for hosting me, and for Diego for standing me to be in the same room, and for Omar,
أحلى
who's an amazing Egyptian guy here living in Oulu. Clement,
Hi.
No, this is mine, not
thank you so much for making this very special evening, and thank you so much
For the food.
for the food
yeah.
and for everything,
Thank you. Thank you for
Mr.
visiting.
Rahim.
Thank you for visiting us.
Thank you so much. That was an amazing day in Oulu.